We're doing a lot of mini muglets now, and let me show you what that is.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Entertainment Earth's coverage of SDCC 50. We are in the Star Wars Pavilion and Beeline for the Beeline Creative booth. I'm joined by the big kahuna. How is Con treating you?
Con is going great. We've had a great time at the Lucas Pavilion. A lot of fans are very excited about what we've created with the new Geeki Tikis, and we've got some fun stuff with Entertainment Earth as well, so it's been a great show overall.
Awesome. Now, you've been doing cons and conventions for a while. Do you have any survival tips?
A lot of water. We like to stay hydrated. You could stay hydrated with this 45-ounce Millennium Falcon punch bowl. So that's one of our tips. Yeah, a lot of Cliff Bars in the back room, that sort of thing.
So Cliff Bars and hydration,
Yeah,
that's the
and
key
sleep.
to success?
Sleep's good.
Awesome.
So it's a long show.
Speaking of the punch bowl, the
Yes.
Geeki Tiki line is such a creative, fun way to show off your fandom. We had the mugs, we have the punch bowl now. Do you see the line expanding further?
We're doing a lot of mini muglets now, and let me show you what that is. This is our 18-piece set, which I'm very excited about. Little mini muglets, 2 ounces in size.
Doesn't get any cooler than that. So how do you go about designing the mugs themselves?
Well, we come up with a list of which characters we like to develop, and we put pen to paper and just come up with rough concept sketches. We run it by Lucasfilm, and sometimes it goes back and forth a little bit to fine-tune things. But most of the time, they're on board with what we're doing, and they give us the green light.
So obviously we're in the Star Wars Pavilion, so we're talking about the Star Wars items you have, but there are a lot of exciting licenses that you guys work with, right?
Correct. We've got over 150 licenses now, so we're doing anything from Star Wars to Golden Girls. We've got some fun announcements coming out in the near future, but yeah, we do Warner Brothers, all the Warner Brothers properties, Beetlejuice, DC. We've done a huge line with Marvel. A lot of fun stuff in the works.
Is there anything this year that you guys were particularly excited to work on in the company?
This Falcon is probably at the top of our list. So the Millennium Falcon's been very well received. Rick and Morty's been fun. That's a lot of fun. We've got some Game of Thrones was a big year for us. So yeah, we've got a lot of fun stuff in the works. Star Wars Celebration is what we're working on now.
All right, well, since we are in the Star Wars Pavilion, let's talk a little bit about how you put your booth in with that look. How do you go about designing what you're doing here since you are in the Star Wars Pavilion?
Well, we have, if you look around, there's a template. So a lot of these designs were, it's cohesive. All the booths have it, but we wanted to slap on some of our own Geeki Tiki feel to it. So we worked closely with Lucas, and we're able to do a couple totems and our logo and just make it a little more tiki-fied within the Star Wars universe.
I love that, tiki-fi it.
Tiki-fi.
It's perfect for the cantina, right?
Exactly.
So have you gotten a chance to sneak away from the booth a little bit to walk the floor?
I wanted to sneak away to Galaxy's Edge, but I haven't had that opportunity yet. My only chance to sneak away was to go see Billy D over at your booth. Yeah, so that was my only chance. So tomorrow morning, I like to get in really early and kind of walk around before the show opens.
Oh, that's another great tip. If you're here, just be here early and go.
Yeah.
What's the coolest thing you've seen so far this year?
Boy, I haven't seen a lot of stuff because I haven't walked around too much, but we have a good friend over at Regal Robots that has some cool items over there. They make life-size Chewbacca's, and they have a bust over there, which is pretty amazing. Tom's Shoes right over here has some cool new sneakers that are coming out. So a lot of cool people that are just in this space. It's fun to meet new people and see what they're cooking up.
So there's almost like a community inside the Star Wars Pavilion?
Yeah. We're trading stuff left and right. Yeah.
That's another great secret. You can just go ahead and trade stuff from booth to
it's
booth.
like, I need some new Stance socks, and here's a mug, and that sort of thing.
Is
we
there
make
any
friends that way.
Is there any one item that you've traded for, or what are people coming to get from you mostly?
We have this Sith Trooper mini muglet, which is our con exclusive.
Okay.
This is the new character, obviously, that was announced. Big part of the Star Wars Pavilion this year. So this has been a hot item and a hot trade.
Do you have a personal favorite out of the line? Like, what's on your shelf at home?
Oh boy, well they're all on my shelf. Well, not all, they're all at the office. But Greedo, I'm really happy with. We have a new Greedo that just came out. That one's really cool. The Admiral Akbar is one of my favorites.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, they're all my babies to some extent. Some characters within the Star Wars universe really translate so well towards the Tiki and what we're doing.
So I've heard the company got started after a run-in with Hugh Hefner at a bar. Is that true?
That is true. That is true. Well, our first mug that we made was a Hugh Hefner bobblehead. So we did bobbleheads a lot back in the day. Bobbleheads, action figures, plush, anything very toyetic type of items. We come from a toy background. Now we're heavily focused on the Geeki Tikis, but yeah, Hugh Hefner started it off for us.
And what do you think the special sauce is for you guys? What keeps you engaged with the community?
Well, we're big into pop culture, and pretty much everything we do is something that I watched as a kid or just one of my favorite movies or films. We listen to the fans, we see what they like, what properties they're interested in, and if it makes sense, we'll do it. And I've got to be passionate about it. So if we're passionate about it, we'll make it happen.
What was it like the first time you saw something that you designed, your creation, on the shelf or in hand? What was that feeling like?
Boy, that was a long time ago, but that was a fun feeling. I remember seeing a product that I designed in package, on the shelf, and it's a cool feeling. It's still cool to walk down the aisle and see your products in Target. We've got products in Target on the shelf right now, and it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, speaking of coming up with your next favorite, before we get out of here, are there any secrets you can share with us?
For upcoming things? Boy, well, we've got New York Comic-Con coming up. Working on some fun stuff for that. I don't know what I can say at this time.
That's fair.
Awkward transition, but we'll keep fans posted and we'll give little sneak peeks when we can.
Keep watching the coverage.